Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Stephen Charlap.
Thank you, Cindy, and thank you, Deborah. At the end of last conversation, there were a number of questions about MDPrevent that I wasn't able to get to, so I'm just going to give you a very quick overview of some of the things that we're doing. Of course, these are your preventioneers, and you may remember from last time, we call ourselves preventioneers because we have pioneered and we continue to pioneer new approaches to prevention. And all the preventioneers are here today. Preventioneers, again, include health psychologists, nurse practitioners, exercise physiologists, nutritionists, registered dietitian, yoga instructors, etc., health educators, instructional designers. And this is just a collage of our center. It is a beautiful center. We built it beautifully for two reasons. One, for the people who work at MDPrevent, they deserve to work in a beautiful place. And two, for you, our potential patients, we want you to come to a beautiful place. And by the way, thank you for all of you who signed up after the last lecture and have already come and seen us. I hope it was a great experience for you. I know that I enjoyed meeting many of you, and I look forward to meeting more of you. Okay, so what is MDPrevent? I mean, you heard all this good stuff. We're trying to change the world while standing on one leg, but what are we really doing? Well, we are the combination of primary care, basic primary care, with prevention and education. So we're the juxtaposition of primary care, prevention, and education, and that's what MDPrevent is, the seamless integration of primary care. So unlike your traditional doctor, you come to us because you don't want to get sick, and if you're sick already, we not only will help you understand if you need a pharmaceutical, but if you can also avoid the pharmaceutical. And if you're on a pharmaceutical, we try to figure out if we can get you off of the pharmaceutical. We talked about at last lecture, and I'll ask the question again, how many of you are on statins? How many of you have ever had a discussion with a doctor about getting off of the statin? Okay, just a small fraction of you. Why? Just because you're on it doesn't mean you need to be on it for the rest of your life. Okay. What does MDPrevent have? Well, we have a whole bunch of programs. We have the annual wellness visit. Now, this is actually very disturbing to me. Just yesterday I read that through September, even though the program's been in place for 9 months, Medicare covers an annual wellness visit for free. And of the 30-something million Americans who qualify, if you're on Medicare, you qualify for this free program, less than 5% of people have taken advantage of it. That means that 95+% of people who can sit down with a doctor and review their lifestyle, their medications, their supplements and vitamins are not taking advantage of that service. I think that's silly. So whether you want to come to us or you want to go to your doctor, please take advantage of this very important service. Because I will tell you that the conversations about supplements and vitamins, particularly after today, you will appreciate how important it is to have somebody carefully review that. 1, it will save you money. 2, it will save you from taking something that is potentially harmful. And we'll go over that a little bit more over the course of this presentation. We also have a weight loss program. As of last week, Medicare now covers 100% the lean weight loss program if you're over the age of 65 and you qualify. And what do you need to qualify? You need, if you are a 5'4" woman, you need to weigh 167 pounds. If you are a 5'9" tall man, you need to weigh 197 pounds. That's it to qualify. To be screened is free. The program is free. It is the most amazing program in the country because we combine the one-on-one clinical consultations with the group interactive settings. We also have a diabetes education center, the Sweet Life Diabetes. We do medical nutritional therapy with our nutritionists, etc. I'm going to run through this because I know you want to get to the heart of it. So we have licensed nutritionists and certified exercise physiologists and health psychologists. And we have nutritional seminars. And we have healthy cooking classes. And we have yoga classes. And we are also a Silver Sneakers fitness class. But you can also get that here at the center. Okay, and lean, we have 3 lean programs. We have one for youth, because you know childhood obesity is a very big problem here in the United States, and we've decided that our program is a useful tool in tackling that. Lean for people 18 to 64, and then lean seniors, which is covered by Medicare. Lean stands for Lifestyle, Education, and Nutrition. And then the Sweet Life Diabetes Education Center, again, 100% covered by Medicare. So if you have diabetes, we can see you for free. If you don't have diabetes, you may have it if you're thirsty, if you're urinating a lot, if you're fatigued, if you're losing weight. Those are signs of diabetes. Again, you should go to your doctor, or you should come to us, because more people in the United States are pre-diabetic than diabetic and don't know it. Okay. This, you may remember, is the hall of a nursing home. This is what started it all for me, okay? Taking care of institutionalized patients who suffered from chronic diseases, who didn't expect to get institutionalized, who depended on the kindness of strangers, and those strangers, as we talked about, weren't always so kind. I don't say that to demonize the long-term care industry. I say it because what they had was, by and large, preventable. And had they taken better care of themselves, they most likely would not have ended up in the nursing home setting. And so that is a cautionary tale to all of you. Take care of yourself, and you can avoid that fate. Okay. Oh, look at that lovely collection. What do we got there? Vitamins, probiotics, omega-3s, fish oils, antioxidants. Oh, we're going to talk a lot about antioxidants today, folks. They can't hurt, right? Who takes a supplement here? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Or can they? Well, you might recognize this lovely fellow from last slide. This is what I told you happens with all of you who take all these supplements and vitamins if we peel back your skin. So let's see. What % of Americans do you think take supplements? Just scream out some numbers.
85%. 85%.
Well, it's not exactly known, but they think it's somewhere between 50 to 80%. How about multivitamins?
Oh, 90%.
According to the statistics, 40%. Ooh, does this look familiar? Everywhere you turn, Costco, BJ's, Life Extension Foundation, GNC, Vitamin Shop, everywhere you go, Sam's Club, everybody's got it. Why? Money. Ooh, money. There's a lot of money in those vitamins, supplements, and whatnot. And people are asking for them, so why shouldn't we give it to them? In the Bible, we talk about the tree of knowledge, the tree of life. So from the very beginning of mankind, we always had this thing about eating something or putting something in our mouth, and somehow that was going to help us. But more recently, about 500 years ago, Ponce de Leon went in search of the fountain of youth in the belief that somehow eating or drinking something was going to keep us alive for the rest of our lives, or make us incredibly healthy. And do you know where Ponce de Leon came searching for the fountain of youth? Florida, 1513. You all win Koopy dolls today. We're going to do a little experiment. Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Marcus Welby. That's not really my name, and shucks, I'm not really a doctor, but I thought today you might be interested in this product I have for you. It's MDPrevent and the kitchen sink. It's a multivitamin. It is the most incredible product you could ever take. You take this, there's no cancer, there's no diabetes, there's no heart disease, there's nothing. In fact, if you have a headache, it's so powerful, just knock it 3 times against your head, and all your problems are gone. Anybody want it? Hi, my name is Dr. Stephen Charlap, and in my hand I'm holding a bottle of multivitamins. They are from a very high quality manufacturer, and they contain some of the most essential vitamins and nutrients that you can include in your diet. And they're a good insurance policy in case you're not eating properly. This bottle retails for $20. Can I interest somebody in this bottle for $1? Anybody? $1 for this bottle, unopened. Right now, multivitamin. Okay, $1. Okay, so hold on 1 second. Okay, come get, because this is the part of the multivitamin that's actually worth anything.
Oh my God.
Okay, moving right along. So you might be asking, why does MDPrevent have a multivitamin if I just threw them away? Well, because like most people, we also thought there was value in multivitamins. We said if we're a wellness practice, if we're a preventive medicine practice, we need to sell multivitamins. So of course we went to a high quality manufacturer and we private labeled these multivitamins and we said, give us your best multivitamin. But little did we realize that by their best multivitamin, they gave us multivitamins that have 10 to 30 times of the recommended daily allowance. Presumably because if a little bit is good, a hell of a lot more should be a hell of a lot better. Well, it turns out as you're learning a little bit of time, not only is a little bit not good, but a hell of a lot more is horrible. Actually kills you. So we made a mistake, and so I won't sell these. We've got them, and we're going to throw them away because they're of no value, and I'm not willing to make a penny off of somebody by giving them something bad. Early in Americans' history, as you saw me do my little display earlier, America also was confronted by these snake oil salesmen, okay? And snake oil salesmen actually sold an elixir made out of Chinese snake oil. And they went around America and they told everybody this incredible elixir has all these medicinal properties. You can rub it on and it makes things better. You can drink it. You can do whatever you want with it. And of course, today we know that metaphorically, snake oil salesmen are associated with quackery because that stuff didn't, by and large, work. It had some very limited functions, but they touted it for so many different things. Nobody, they developed a very bad reputation among themselves. So let's do a little bit of modern history. How long do you think vitamins have been sold for in this country? Anybody?
Less than 100 years.
What year do you think the first vitamin was sold? Let's find out. This is the gentleman who started the selling of vitamins. His name was Carl Renberg. Carl Renberg was a PhD in chemistry who from 1917 to 1927 worked for an oil company in China. So yet another Chinese influence like the Chinese snake oil elixir. He came back to the United States in 1927. And he started based on his observations that he had in China. And one of those observations was that the people who lived in the farms and the villages seemed to be healthier than the people who lived in the cities. And so he presumed that that's because they're eating all these fruits and vegetables. So he decided that he had to give somebody some kind of synthetic version of that. And he started screwing around with it in his home kitchen. And he was playing around with alfalfa and watercress and parsley, and he started making these pills, and he started giving it to his friends. And his friends told him it was great. The only problem is they weren't taking it. So Carl Renberg figured out that the only way that anybody's going to take these concoctions if he charges money for it. So in 1934, Carl Renberg forms the California Vitamin Company. And he starts selling these vitamins. And in 1939, he forms another company called Nutrilite. And in 1945, he invents something. So not only did he invent the selling of vitamins, he invents multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing. And he has these two guys who work for him, and they're the big distributors of Nutrilite's products. And two other guys, okay, come to work for those guys. And those guys are J. Van Andel and Rich DeVos, who you may know from Amway. They launched Amway in 1959. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the entire vitamin supplement industry was created not by scientists, but by marketers.